while you're rocking out at WIIL Rock Fest a week from Saturday at the Lake County Fairgrounds. It is all thanks to FM Entertainment, Impact Fuel Room, Bud Light, Warren Star, Bufflin, and Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. 8:14, Ass Man, what is it? Ass Man
and Stino
morning show.
Cloudy today with a high of 74. Tonight, clear, low of 52. Tomorrow, sunny and 75. 62 in Carpentersville and 59 in Gurnee.
I think Ass Man and Stino is better than Ass Man and Boob Girl because that's just too much, just over the top.
Right.
And then it gets your name in there, which is always important to Stino.
I wish we could say, here,
nobody
turn off
loves,
the mic.
Nobody loves Stino more than Stino.
Can I say this word?
No, you cannot. That is on the list of words you can't say.
That's what I want to scream right now.
Well, turn the mics off. Go ahead.
Hey!
And so the guys out in the waiting area right now are like, what's going on in there? Let's get our barbecue in there. They will do that coming up next. Ask Man Morning Show, the ASS in the morning. Thanks to the Rain Raymond Auto Group, Fox Lake and Antioch. 95 WIIL Rock at Casey's Cabin. This weekend, they've got a lot of festivities going on, and I will be there Saturday starting at noon.
Oh, yeah, I did this last year. This was fun.
The Wiener Dog Races.
Yes.
So when they announced 2 years ago, I did the first one. When they announced they were going to do Wiener Dog Races, I'm like, who will show up for that? The Wiener Dog Race people come from states away.
Serious, dude.
To race their wiener dogs. Some of the wiener dogs completely get it. And one of the races I was there, one wiener dog immediately took off running, and the other wiener dog turned around and walked out the entrance and was having nothing to do with it. It's so funny.
I also did the Steinholz thing.
Yeah. I think we're going to have Kylan on Thursday to do that in studio.
Oh, geez. I suck at it. Let me just tell you right now.
Me versus you on Thursday.
You're going to win.
No, it'll be very
I'm going to
embarrassing.
try, but
It'll be very embarrassing for the ass man, I think, Thursday morning. We'll see. Steinhoisting going on. German music from our favorite German band, Alpine Thunder. I get to see them twice. They'll be at the 501 Club Friday at Jesse Oaks.
Oh, yeah.
And then Saturday, they're at Casey's Cabin. I might as well join the band. Saturday, festivities go on all day. We'll have WIIL Rock Fest tickets for you to win. That's this Saturday. I'll be there starting at noon, Casey's Cabin, corner of 173 and Wilmot Road in Spring Grove for Oktoberfest with the little wiener dogs on 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. Stino, you want to hear something really weird? Something really weird.
What?
So yesterday, I had my colonoscopy, right?
Yeah.
So yesterday, I was around a guy at work who snapped gloves on. So today, but listen, here's the big thing. So Sunday, I wasn't allowed to eat. I didn't eat for 36 hours. So yesterday, after the colonoscopy, since then, I've been eating everything. And right now, we have barbecue in the studio. I'm so happy to see another man with gloves on right now. I wouldn't have believed that. So it is Taste It Tuesday. Let me launch barbecue cam at 95willrock.com.
Oh my God, my mouth is watering.
This is some of the food you'll be able to enjoy at Will Rock Fest a week from Saturday at the Lake County Fairgrounds. It's less than 2 weeks away, I was going to say. If you don't have your tickets, get them now at 95willrock.com. If you don't like the music, come for the barbecue smell. Even the smell. So who do we have here? What's your name, sir?
Oh, Zach Dodge, Smokie Boyz Barbecue here.
Zach, and who's with you?
It's my dad.
James Brisket.
Zach and James at Smokie Boyz Barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
The smell alone. And you were asking, like, what kind of barbecue we like.
That's right.
From the smell, all of it. I have to apologize.
Oh my God. Look at that piece of meat.
That's what she said. I have to apologize for Stino's behavior. Every time we have food in the studio, she acts like she's never eaten before. But today, I think it's going to be. I'm going to join her.
Oh yeah.
Look at this on TomTube at 95willrock.com. I'm launching the video. It is spectacular.
This is what meat's all about.
That's what she said. Gonna be a lot of that's what she said today. Now, where is Smokie? Since Smokie Boyz with a Z.
That's right.
Where are you guys located at?
We're located out of Bristol, Wisconsin.
Bristol. Okay.
Yes,
Where in Bristol?
So we paired up. We base our station out of the Thirsty Horse Pub and Grill in Bristol, Wisconsin.
I know the Thirsty Horse.
Right on the state line
Yeah,
right there.
that was the place when they made smoking in bars illegal in Illinois. Everybody would just sneak over the border, have a beer and a cigarette, and then go back home. Yeah. And they get that big lot there.
Yes.
We stopped there on one of our motorcycle rides this summer.
Yes.
Great place.
Great place.
Right
Great
on the
place.
state line on 45. You know the place if you've been by it. So I didn't know you guys were in there. So when do you barbecue there?
We just started in January.
Okay.
So we barbecue there. If we have an event on Saturday, we start cooking around Thursday. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
18-hour brisket. It takes a little
Oh my
bit
gosh,
of time.
I need a bite of this. I want
Absolutely.
this piece right
I
here.
say this in the most wholesome of ways, but I think I love you guys. So,
Yeah.
Wow. How long have you, Zach? So is it you and your dad have been doing it together? Or?
My dad and I, yep. We just started this in January. We started making barbecue for a long time, and we
You guys
decided
definitely
to go
know
with
how to
it this
cook.
year.
Yeah, we got to. She's eating it already. I was gonna say we gotta talk more about the business coming up, but we'll let Stino have a taste and see what. Okay, so
Yeah.
Stino doesn't like it. Get out of the studio. Sorry, we'll get him out of here, Stino. We'll get him out of here. You can try it at Will Rock Fest. Now you brought in the things today that you're gonna have at Will Rock Fest.
Yep, we brought a little sample for you guys. We got some brisket here. We got some ribs, pulled pork, mac and cheese, beans, and a little bit of Texas slaw.
All right. Is it okay if you taste test on that for us today, Stino?
Yeah.
Online at SmokieBoysBBQ.com. You can see it now on TomTube. Slicing the meat. It is 8:24.
Cloudy today
All right, I'm done with you.
with a high of 74.
More BBQ coming up on Will Rock. This is embarrassing.
What?
I was gonna wait to try it on
You
the air.
can't.
I'm gonna wait and try it on the air because Stino just jumps the gun every time we have food in here. To try it on the air and get a natural reaction of what I thought of it, and I tried it before we went on the air, and I ruined. And holy, that is good.
Yeah.
That is good barbecue. We'll talk about that coming up. Why the barbecue is so good. So this is a labor of love for you. I can tell because you're like radiating right now.
yeah.
You're like glowing right now.
Yeah, he likes to feed people.
You like making the barbecue. You like people enjoying your barbecue. I'm drooling right now. So
Absolutely, that's part of it.
they made me a plate. We'll get into how delicious it is coming up and tell you more about what you can enjoy food-wise at WIIL Rock Fest from Smokie Boyz Barbecue out of Bristol. That's coming up. It's 8:28. Ask Man and Stino morning show. That's just a temporary name
Yeah,
today.
temporary today.
Yeah. Well, until management tells me to stop.
Cloudy today with a high of 74. Tonight, clear, low of 52. Tomorrow, sunny and 75. Oh my God, they're making more. Now they're
good.
making sandwiches.
So good.
It's 61 in Libertyville and 63 in Northbrook. It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock 95-second update. Police in Inverness say a man and his son are dead, and his daughter is hospitalized after a weekend incident involving foul play. 41-year-old Wu Chang ran a gas-powered generator in his home over the weekend, intentionally poisoning himself and his 2 children with carbon monoxide. The man and his 10-year-old son, Austin, were pronounced dead at the scene, while his 6-year-old daughter was placed in intensive care. Illinois Supreme Court Justice Ann Burke has announced her retirement. The 78-year-old jurist will end her 16-year high court tenure on November 30th. The 7-member court has chosen Joy Cunningham, a justice on the 1st District Appellate Court, to take Burke's place.
Oh, we have a rule on the show, and you just broke it, but you didn't know what it was.
What?
So anytime anybody's last name is Cunningham,
Oh.
we add a middle name to give them a nickname. We add Wham Bam before their name. So do that story again and say her name the right way.
The 7-member court has chosen Joy Wham Bam Cunningham,
Nice.
a justice on the 1st District Appellate
Isn't
Court.
that better? It's
Yes.
more fun. If your name's Cunningham, you got to add Wham Bam to it.
95 WIIL Rock Sports, brought to you by Plumbers and Steamfitters Local 118. They are looking for welders now. Visit UALocal118.com. The Brewers, they beat the Mets 5-2. Game 2 is tonight. The Cubs beat the Mets 5-2. Game 2 is tonight. Brewers were off yesterday and open a brief 2-game series with the Scum Cards tonight. White Sox were off as well and host Colorado starting this evening. Monday Night Football, Seahawks, they beat the Broncos 17-16.
Now I'm like you. I'm like, hurry up. I want to eat my barbecue.
Yeah, I'm like just racing through that so I can take a bite.
WIIL Rock Fest a week from Saturday. Get your tickets. Come for the rock, stay for the barbecue from Smokie Boyz Barbecue out of Bristol. What they'll be offering at WIIL Rock Fest, and we'll try some if I can hold off. Coming up next on WIIL Rock.
All the money we raise this year is going to go to keepingfamiliescovered.org, and we're going to be starting at Arturo Tires in Waukegan. Then we head to Lily Lake Resort, Volo Auto Museum, and wrapping things up at Bootleggers in Antioch for the after party. You can sign up now at 95WIILRock.com. I want to thank our sponsors, Arturo Tires in Waukegan, tires for SUVs, crossovers, and light trucks. Bufflin Wraps and Graphics and more in Union Grove. Bell's A1 Ultimate Truck Liners for bed liners and Jeep accessories, and Liberty Auto CDJR in Libertyville. Get signed up now. The 95 WIIL Rock 10th Annual Jeep Rally this coming Sunday. Get all the info on the road trips page at 95WIILRock.com.
Stop snoring. It really is that easy. I say it like it's a thing, but it really is. Go see Dr. Swordlin. Everybody that has gone to see Dr. Swordlin because we've recommended him, that has spoken me, has agreed. I haven't had anybody come back and say, Tom, that's BS. Dr. Swordlin is not BS. That should be his tagline. Their actual mission is to help you regain your quality of life. That's what they say, and that's what will happen. When you get rid of your snoring, your sleep apnea, your sinus or nasal problems, you get more rest, so the rest of your day is so much better. SinusandSnoringMD.com is the place to start. You'll see the locations, Kenosha, Oak Creek, and Mount Prospect, so they're nearby. You can make an appointment right there online. You don't need a referral. Most insurance is accepted, and you can get your life back. You can get better rest. You can sleep better and improve everything. SinusandSnoringMD.com. They can help you regain your quality of life. Dr. Swordlin will do it. Start at the website, SinusandSnoringMD.com. Nice burp. You okay? Before we resume the feed... All right, she's done. Before we resume the feeding process... I have two questions about the Rock Report. One, Motley Crue, didn't they have like a farewell tour a decade ago?
Yeah,
it's the longest farewell in the history of farewells. The Who was a little bit longer, maybe.
It's a little unfair that he's allowed to do OnlyFans. His corporate doesn't frown upon
they're
that.
different. They're rock stars. They aren't like...
I'm a rock star.
I know, in your mind. And two, that band in Finland, Children of Bodom, they're going to open a restaurant.
It's got a sauna and a museum in it.
That's the thing in Finland is like you go sit in a hot little room and eat food.
Yeah, so that's like a big thing.
All right, maybe Smokie Boyz Barbecue should think about it. You put in a sauna, and what is the Thirsty Horseshoes where you sell your barbecue, right?
Yes.
You put in a sauna at the Thirsty Horse. No, it's not a sauna. You let people sit in a smokehouse, and then you smoke them, and then they get.
That sounds miserable.
It sounds very Dahmer-esque. Maybe don't do that. Let's talk about the food we are having that you can try at WIIL Rock Fest a week from Saturday. Come for the rock, stay for the barbecue. Or come for the barbecue and stay for the rock. We got all the stuff on a plate here. You asked what I'm into. I'm into the brisket, and that's what I couldn't help but have. It's delicious.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
It just falls apart.
I'm going to taste it while you... are you having... all of this is this all going to be on the menu at WIIL Rock Fest?
Yes, they'll be all on the menu.
What do you have in there? What do y'all have in there?
We have chicken thighs, brisket, as you were talking about, ribs, pork butt, and then off that we offer brisket sandwich, pork sliders, which is our pork butt on a Hawaiian roll, our Texas slaw, and then we put a little Carolina gold sauce.
All right, I'm going to try that.
Yeah, a little Carolina gold sauce. That is our great mistake that you're biting into right there. Get a little bite of that. Pretzel bun.
Oh my gosh!
Well, I've been invented the pretzel bun.
Oh, I know.
I wish that was around my whole life. You don't know, Zach, because it's been around probably almost your whole life. Pretzel bun. James remembers the dark, sad days right before pretzel bun.
Yes, I do.
And then you had pretzel bun the first time, and you were like, "What is this?"
Exactly.
I want to find the person that did it and just full on mouth kiss them.
So pretzel bun's only been around for a little bit now. Is that really? Yeah, wow.
Yeah, it wasn't a thing when you.
Wow.
Yeah, for the longest. You didn't know that.
I didn't know that. It's been
We
around.
had televisions that wasn't a colored picture. It was black and white. It was just black and white. And then the first time you saw a color television, you're like, what?
They told my dad not to tip over the TV because the ink would spill out. Like when he was a kid. Yeah, and he believed him. He's like, don't
First time I
tip
saw
it.
color television. First time microwave ovens. We didn't have that. I remember Mark Schoenberg got the first microwave oven in the neighborhood. We went to his house to see it work.
Yeah.
He took a mug of chocolate milk, put it in there, ran the thing for a while, and then pulled it out. And you would drink the chocolate milk, and it would be cold and hot and cold and hot.
Yeah.
We didn't have the thing that went around and did the whole thing.
Yeah, it's been around, yeah.
We had telephones that you had this dial thing you had to spin. Have you seen one of those?
Oh, I seen one of those. We had one at the grandma's house growing up.
Yeah. Back to the barbecue.
Yeah.
This is spectacular. And I've had I like barbecue. Barbecue from anywhere is good, but this is
like on point. Like they know what they're doing. Okay.
So you have a lot of things at WIIL Rock Fest. That's a big menu to take out on the road, but catering and going out on the road is like your main thing, right?
Yeah, we actually just started in January, so we do pop-up events everywhere from Milwaukee down to Chicago. This weekend we'll be in Milwaukee, and then we'll be at Parties in the Pavement. Obviously, WIIL Rock Fest next week, and we bring the whole menu everywhere we go. We have quite a few items, like you were saying. We have mac and cheese, Texas-style beans, creamy slaw, and then we have this thing called bacon mac patties, which are mac and cheese bacon, and we put it on a hot press. It's like a mac and cheese bite. It's delicious.
You didn't
man.
list that for
gosh.
WIIL Rock
It's
Fest. Are you going to have that at WIIL Rock?
We're going to have that at
All
WIIL
right,
Rock
'cause
Fest.
you're a bastard if you talk about it on here now. And you don't have it there. Kind of being a dick. Yeah.
I'm surprised my husband hasn't already, or my fiance hasn't already texted me and been like,
Bring
"Are
it
you
home."
bringing home the ribs? Because
we
I
got plenty.
saw the ribs on your Snapchat."
So I told Yola last night, she's got a thing tonight, so her son and I are going to make ribs. He loves ribs.
Yeah.
So I make them in the Ninja, and they're really good. I've never been able to make ribs before I got this thing because I pressure cook them, and then I take them out and then put the sauce on and then air fry them, and they're damn good. They're the best ribs I ever make, but they're nothing like this.
No, not like
So
this.
now
no.
you've made me, I was excited about tonight, and now I'm very sad. So you are, again.
Just bring these ribs home and be like,
be
"Look,
good.
kid, we're having
I mean,
these."
no,
Yeah.
put them in the thing. Put them in the thing. And then right when they get home, like have it on the air fryer and go, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir, I made them. They're ready." Don't
Tell me if they're good. I
Put
don't
a
know.
little
if they're
barbecue
not.
sauce on my hands. Been like, oh, throw the ribs out that have been in the fridge.
Yeah.
No, I just couldn't wait. I'm sorry. So you can try all this at Will Rock Fest, but I always ask people when they bring food or drinks or something in, and I know this is like picking a favorite child. People at Will Rock Fest aren't going to be able to have every item while they're there. So what if they're only going to have one item? We're going to have other food vendors too and all this stuff. What if they're only going to have one item and they're going to say, that's Zach over at Smokie Boyz. You got to try the what? Pick your favorite
What
child.
would you choose?
You got to pick and you can't, both of you are going to have to pick a favorite child. So what do you?
Hey, have him go first.
All right. James, favorite.
Old man says, what does he say?
What's the old man say? Favorite item?
My favorite item would be the chicken thighs.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's just, I mean, it's the easiest thing for me to cook, and
And
it tastes amazing.
People don't know
You
that like chicken thighs are better than chicken wings or
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
any of that.
yeah.
Yeah,
They're
people-
they're a little fattier and they're a little tastier, right?
Yeah, we'll sell out of our brisket and our pork, and people will come back and all we got is chicken, and they get the chicken, then they come back a little while later and say, I should have got the chicken.
You got the chicken.
You know,
Chicken. And see, and I would have been the same way. I wouldn't have thought the chicken thighs.
Yeah.
So, Zach, you got to pick a favorite child.
Are
you mad that your dad didn't say my favorite child is Zach? He picked you over the chicken thighs. You lost out to chicken thighs.
That
It
was a trick question. You failed.
Yeah, but you understand. So, what's yours? What's your favorite?
It's a toss between our brisket sandwich and the pork sliders. Pork sliders with that Texas coleslaw, a little drizzle of the Carolina. It's delicious.
That was a good
man.
sandwich.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
That's not even the one I'm talking about. That's our great mistake. That's
Really?
the
This is different. Yeah.
That's different. Yeah.
So, what is it? What is the one?
Our pork sliders. It's that.
Oh, it's on the Hawaiian roll.
Yeah, it's on a Hawaiian roll.
Which is second only to the pretzel bun in the world. Those Hawaiian rolls. Let's take bread and make it sweet and really soft.
Yeah.
All right. Let's mahalo. Let's see what we can do. So that's good. That's a good sandwich. But you picked two, so you got to pick one.
I'm going with the pork sliders.
Oh,
wow.
Pork sliders. Yeah. That's the one on the
Out of what I
Hawaiian.
got just right here, it's the brisket. That brisket was
Oh, it's delicious.
I mean, everything was
I
absolutely
love brisket.
fantastic.
Yeah, brisket's good. Haven't even tried the ribs yet. So at the event, people should try that one.
Absolutely. You should try it all. But
Yeah.
You should try it all. But whatever.
You talk about that you're set up at the Thirsty Horse on 45, but you have a lot of events. So it's when you're not out doing another. It's kind of hit and miss on when you're there or whatever.
Correct.
I've seen it and smelled it there as I've rode by.
Yeah.
I hate people that do that smoke meat and then I'm riding by and I got to be somewhere else. I'm like, what the hell? You ever had the barbecue at the place, Captain Porky's on 41? They're always barbecue. They're always smoking meat. And you can always smell it. It's right there next to the shanty. Have you ever had it?
Yeah, it smells very good.
They're on point too.
Yes, yeah, they're on point too.
Do you guys like to go to other barbecue places and
Try it?
try it? And have you stolen ideas or?
I've not stolen ideas from anybody. I've been all over the United States and tried barbecue everywhere.
Yeah.
And have found the things that I really like from what they do.
Yeah.
And try and make it my own in a little way, but trying to bring that Texas style, the true Texas style
So there,
brisket and ribs and stuff here. It's really hard to do.
Yeah.
Just the equipment, the wood that you have to use that comes from Texas. It's hard to get.
A lot of people like doing it at home as like a hobby and all. I don't have the patience or the brains or the time or the stamina. And I'm sure that's kind of how it started for you
an
guys.
art.
We'll talk about that and get some little inside hints for the home barbecue. But of course, the best way to do it is to go to Smokie Boyz. You can find out do you list where you're going to be on your website? Stuff like that?
Absolutely. I post every week where we will be at on our Facebook page and on my website as well.
Yeah, you can find it all at Smokie Boyz, Boys, BBQ.com. And then the actual name has got the Z. Z for extra delicious. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. It's 8:44.
Cloudy today with a high of 74.
Make him give up a couple of barbecue secrets next on Will Rock. You can try it all at Will Rock Fest a week from Saturday. She says that to
Tupperware.
everyone.
I brought Tupperware today.
His coworkers are getting none of this in the break room. It's all going to Stino's house.
Yeah, I'm like, you know where the break room is in my car. Okay, come on.
The
bring
ribs
that.
are going to my house so I can fool the family members
Yeah,
into
yeah.
thinking. But yeah, that is. She says that to everybody, but I gotta think she's right this time.
No, I am.
This is really good, really good.
Snaps.
Smokie Boyz Barbecue is here. They will be at WIIL Rock Fest. Enjoy their barbecue there. It is delicious for Taste It Tuesday. Before we let these guys out of here, I got to ask you a couple things. No, God, I'm tasting it all. I haven't even got to the ribs yet.
Oh my gosh, you haven't?
Or the mac and cheese. Yeah.
Oh, the mac and cheese is my favorite
mac and
too.
cheese.
That's like no joke right there. You got those big shells, and I'm in
the
heaven.
cheese. Yeah, it's so good. And you're gonna cut it all up. You said for Stino, the ribs or the brisket. Let me explain how you cut brisket. You have to separate the decal from the flat.
That's right.
And then you, I cut.
That's
I've
right.
done so many
You knew
weird.
a little bit there.
I've
Yeah.
done so many weird things in my job. We had the folks from Dickies in, and they taught me how to cut brisket. So
Yeah.
there's an art to even cutting it up right.
Absolutely, going if you go against the grain, it's actually a lot tougher and it's just harder to eat.
Yeah.
If you go with the grain, it will like fall apart. So
Yeah,
it
then all
doesn't
the,
matter.
And then all the juice runs out of the decal.
right.
And it's fat. We call it juice, but it's it makes it delicious, is what it does. So I was gonna ask you, and you said James is the guy back there running the smoker and all that stuff. What is because I'm trying it at home tonight again. What is like the secret to good barbecue? What is your thing that you've discovered for people?
Pretty much the secret to barbecue is just doing everything slow. Don't rush anything.
Yeah.
And for like anything you cook, give yourself extra time.
Yeah.
You always want to cook it slow and long. Some of the meats that have become very popular, like the brisket, you used to get that so cheap 20 years ago,
Yeah.
and now it's become so popular. It's $6-7 a pound now, where we used to get it for $1 a pound.
This brisket is spectacular.
And
So
yeah, it's just doing everything slow, like the ribs. It takes me 5 to 6 hours to do
Yeah.
ribs because it's all by feel. It's not by temperature. I don't temp the stuff. It's all done by feel.
You know when it's
Yeah, I've been doing it for so long. You just know when it is.
And is that how it became a business? Like you were one of these guys that was doing it at home. You guys
Yeah.
were like a family business, like
no,
a
not
family,
even.
like a family hobby, or
It was my brother-in-law and I. It was always a
Most people I know it's a
competition.
reason to drink beer and then
Exactly.
because they have all and brag about it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was you and your brother.
My brother-in-law. It was like a
brother-in-law.
competition for all the Labor Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July, and then my son played professional football for about a year and then got hurt.
Yeah.
Came home and he's like, "Dad," he goes, "You're not cooking for free anymore. We're doing
This
a
is
business.
going to be our business.
And it's
Yeah.
like, okay, we're
Yeah,
gonna make a business out of this.
Your brother-in-law is pissed because you've officially won, right? I mean,
No,
And you
no,
said
he's a partner with us. So,
Is he?
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
one that makes the great mistake, and he's the one that does a couple of the other things.
Yeah.
So I mean, we all have our own little.
Do you still puff your chest and compete a little, or
We do a little
Yeah,
bit. Yeah. There's times at
a
events.
couple of beers and like, mine's better than yours.
Yeah, we do that. Yeah, we do
Barbecue
that.
is very much that way.
Yeah.
So you just take
competitive.
your time.
Yeah, take your time. Yeah, and don't be really like our brisket. It is simple. It's literally salt and pepper and a couple other small seasonings.
He's not going to
It's-
say those.
It's
Son
not.
of a bitch.
Yeah, it's
You
not
son
anything special. Same with the ribs. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a special seasoning. The more simple you go with your seasonings, the better your meat's going to taste.
Yeah.
Because it's going to absorb the smoke.
I was getting the sauces and I was going to put the sauce on a brisket, and I had the brisket. And I'm like, well,
You don't even need it.
Not putting any sauce on
I
it.
was told about 15, 20 years ago when I was in Texas, the guy said if you have to put barbecue sauce on your barbecue, it's not good barbecue.
good.
Right.
And
I
I've
believe
heard
that,
that
yeah.
so many times since then. And that's what we strive for. Is like, well, if you want the barbecue sauce, here it is. But first,
Yeah.
please try it without the
Without
barbecue
it,
sauce.
yeah.
This brisket is a damn gift from above.
It really is. I'm not lying to you, and I'm not trying to boost your ego, but
if it sucks, we just
we
say.
want honesty around
If
here.
it sucks,
Yeah,
if it sucks, we'd be like, because I want to hurt your feelings. I'd be like,
We'd be like, yeah, it's
that's
pretty good.
Thanks for coming in. See you later. But yeah, I'm asking for your
I'm,
secrets.
I'm
and-
following you to the break room when we play
All
this
right,
next song.
Back off.
Yeah.
Back off. All right. Zach, you played football? You played professional football?
Yeah, I played a little professional football.
Where you play?
I played it. I played college at Minnesota State University,
All right.
and then was trying to get to the CFL. Was about to leave, and
Yeah.
I blew my ACL out last year down in.
We're in the
Arizona.
CFL. Go Argonauts. I don't know. That's the only one I know.
Ottawa.
The Stampede. No, I don't know which is. That's Calgary. Ottawa is the.
Ottawa Red Blacks.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So That was the goal. Got to get the knee healthy. Still working on that.
You had to learn the CFL rules, and the field is actually like a mile by a mile or whatever.
It's huge.
Barbecue's not going to help you with that. No. Really good stuff, Zach, James. Thanks for coming in. WIIL Rock Fest a week from Saturday, and everybody should head on out and try that stuff. Thank you guys for coming in. If you want to find out where else they're going to be, you can see the video now. It's Smokie, Smokeey, Boys, BBQ.com on the internet, and I'm sure you can Facebook and all that stuff.
Absolutely. All of our events are on that website, and then I post every week where we'll be at on our Facebook page.
All right.
So.
Thanks for coming in. Just keep your fingers away from Stino's mouth, or they will get sheared off. Thank you guys, James. Thank you for coming in as well.
Thank you. Yeah,
it was a
Thank
really
you.
It's a really good day at air quotes work today. 8:53.
I love my job. Cloudy today with a high of 74.
Want to get into WIIL Rock Fest for free so you can try their barbecue, and I guess there'll be some bands there too. Your chance to win on Ticket Tuesday coming up.